Hey guys, and welcome back. It's your boy Eileo. Alright, for today we're going to talk about the 15-day contract. And what the 15-day contract is essentially if you log in for 15 days, you get a Nat 5. Now, if you're new to Monster Super League, haven't been playing for a while, Nat 5s are pretty much one of the best mons, if not the best mon that you can get from an egg. Naturally, they have the highest stats out of all mons and are what the in-game players use to basically do majority of the content in the game. There's also Nat 4s and Nat 3s, of course, but let's go ahead and focus on these three particular Nat 5s. Here I already pulled up right here, Mr. Fire Emblem, aka Arthur. He's one out of 3 mons you can pick for the 15-day contract. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. Overall, his stats are pretty nice. Pretty good defense on him and pretty good attack. HP is okay, and let's look at that variant. Variant's pretty clean. I do like the variant. Honestly, I like his hair color, but I prefer the original outfit. And let's take a look at his stats. Not his stats, but his skills. 100% stun and defense down. Overall, definitely not a bad Nat 5 to be able to choose from. Defense down 60% low is kind of, well, 60% is kind of low in my opinion, but let's check out the other two. We have Waifu over here. And her attack is slightly higher than Fire Arthur's, and her defense is slightly lower and lower HP. She comes with Predator and defense down. Her defense down is honestly a lot better than Arthur's with a 40% chance difference, even though his lasts for 3 turns, her lasts for 2. And Predator on the Nat 5 is really rare because, as you can see, Predator increases damage dealt by 40%, which is quite a big chunk, especially when you're an attacker. That 40% chunk is even going to add more damage to her, so she's going to hit like a truck. Let's take a look at Wood Odin as well. She's confirmed for best booty in the game, and I definitely like Evo 1 Odin the best. Her look isn't too over the top, and as she evolves, it just becomes like too much, in my opinion. Like, she has way too much going on. But let's take a look at her stats. Almost 4k attack, around the same defense as Water Valk, and I believe she has the highest HP out of all 3 of the Nat 5s. So stat wise, Odin without a doubt is the best. She has HP Siphon and defense down, 80% chance, slightly lower than Water Valk's, but not as worse in probability as Fire Arthur. And HP Siphon enables her to heal herself when she's attacking. Now you might be saying, well, Eileo, which mon do I pick? Which mon would you say is the best in your opinion? And what I did, I based my choice when I was at this part in the game off reading guides. Like, feel free to look at any guides on my channel and hopefully try and get a grasp of what you need to do next in the game. And take a look at your mon box, because hopefully by now you have pulled at least 1 or 2 Nat 5s of any element, and it can help you decide what you need and when you need it by the time the contract's up. Because I believe if you missed a day on the contract, it automatically resets, so you can feel free to choose any mon that you want. I personally had went with Fire Arthur, because at that point in time I had plenty of water mons. They're farmable, and I wasn't really worried about B8. I might have went with Wood Odin, but I wasn't really worried about B7 either. I was more focused on B9 because I looked at a lot of my mons, and a lot of them had triangles. There's not necessarily a like, you picking one over the other isn't necessarily going to make or break the game, in my opinion, because all 3 of them are great mons. And if I could go back in time, at least for me personally, I would still pick Fire Arthur, but that's because I need fire mons. Like, still to this day, I need fire mons the most. That's the ones that I'm hurting for, because I pulled tons of water Nat 5s, and I pulled a decent amount of grass attackers. But definitely take a look at your mon box and decide from there, utility wise. Stat wise, like I said, Water Odin is the best, but overall difference between them are what, maybe 10% more attack difference. Predator on Water Valk definitely increases her attack more than Odin, and HP Siphon, in compared to Predator or Stun, is less useful because you can always bring a healer or DPS down whatever you have. So that her natural 3 skill isn't the best out of the bunch, but it's not horrible, I would say. Water Valk is the choice a lot of people go with for the simple fact that she has Predator and her defense down is like pretty much extremely reliable with it being 100% chance, and her attack, like I said before, is quite good, and she's a quite good mon even at Evo 2. For B8 you can have 2 Monas, your Water Valk, and whoever you want, and you should be able to do B8 assuming they're all level 50 or 60 within a minute and a half to maybe a minute possibly. But it really depends on your utility. Other than PvE, you can definitely use these mons also in PvP if you're farming for medals to get your gleams, because this should be, if not is, the first mon that you're going to use your gleams on to get to Evo 2 and get to level 60 as soon as possible because of how helpful they are. But another place you can use all 3 of these in is Tower of Chaos, which has 50 floors. Actually has 70 floors, I lie to you guys, but it has 70 floors, and you're able to traverse through all of them and get a holy gleam on the 50th floor, which you can use to Evo 2 any mon in the game. And for me, Arthur really came in hand. He really came in handy for not only B9 but Tower of Chaos floor 50, because he has what's called crowd control, or in other words, the stun. So I can stun mons that I don't want to kill me or I don't want to attack right now, and save myself a turn and heal my mons up before I keep on going. You can definitely use Water Valk in Tower of Chaos as well. You can definitely use Wood Odin as well, but I found Arthur to be the most useful out of the 3 for me. Now that doesn't go to say that I'm not saying that he is the superior choice. He was most useful for me. So like I said before, guys, think about what you're trying to accomplish in a game. Think about what's coming next. Look towards the future, not what you think you need right now, because these mons are game changing, but it's not that game changing. Like if you pick Wood Odin, it doesn't mean that you need to restart your account, you know what I mean? Because you can still pull all of these mons from eggs naturally. But that pretty much sums up the video, you guys. Like I said before, just focus on the future. Focus on, do I need to get some mons together for B9? Do I need to get some mons together for B7? Focus on that and pick the mon on that, because if you have bad luck like I do and lack fire mons or lack a wood mon, definitely feel free to pick those. But I mean, probably the safest bet for you, if you still don't know what to pick after this video, I would go with Water Valk. I would definitely go with Water Valk. You can't go wrong with having a good solid B8 team, and you can farm and slime it to your heart's content until hopefully you pull something else through Clan Fest or Heroes Festival, or you know, you pull something already and just need to gem it up with hopefully some square slots. But that pretty much sums up the video, you guys. Let me know what you guys picked, and if you have any regrets about it. Like I said, I don't regret mine, but definitely let me know what you guys picked, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope this video helps. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to let me know. But peace out, you guys.